Bueno, bienvenidos chicos un día más a The Outer Worlds. Si recordáis, la última vez estuvimos en una especie de ciudadela, una nave, en la cual necesitábamos para conseguir un mapa de coordenadas para así pues poder seguir con nuestra misión principal, que es la de liberar la nave de nuestros, pues eso, la gente que tenemos congelada. Vale, me pierdo mucho en las historias y no me acuerdo de la mitad de las cosas, y más cuando voy dejando el tiempo pasar. Pero teníamos que ir a Terra 2.
How can I be of assistance?
Si no me equivoco. A ver, una llamada de auxilio.
Yes, Captain. Beginning playback now.
There's viscera and death everywhere. Gunfire, gnashing teeth. The unemployed. For law's sake, if anyone's receiving this, please send help. What? No! No, no, no!
Captain, we are now capable of accessing the Roseway landing pad. Also, corporate protocol requires that all distress signals include a list of key personnel for retrieval. The embedded names are Anton Crane, Vaughn Cortez, and Orson Shaw.
Me apetece algo de entretenimiento. Sí.
Certainly, Captain. What would you like to hear?
Cuéntame un chiste.
I used to hate math, but then I realized decimals have a point.
Vale. Chistes nivel Auronplay.
Now playing a Spacer's Choice advertisement jingle.
It's not the best choice.
Esa no es mi canción favorita.
Everyone in Halcyon is contractually obligated to label this or another board-certified jingle their favorite song. As you wish, Captain.
Vale.
May luck be with you.
Bueno, tenemos esta, la de ir a Terra 2. También tenemos que ir a la estación de comunicaciones, porque tenemos la misión de reparar las comunicaciones con la pionera. Pero vamos a ver esa misión secundaria. O sea, también Ellie, pues que estará por aquí, supongo. Se enamoró de una chavala, le gustó y tal, le hizo tilín.
Hey, Captain.
La nave. Ah, no.
Can I?
Apagarte. Claro. ¿Va a explotar la nave?
What? No. If it were, I'd be hollering loud enough to wake the dead. So, Junlei and I have been talking some. Through messages. I got him here on my datapad, and well, she sent me a poem. One she wrote her own self, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I should read into it, because poems are all symbolic.
¿Dirías que lo has escrito con el corazón? ¿Tan malo es?
She rhymed compression alternator with aches to meet her. It's about this engine that's been shaking itself apart. Then this lady mechanic comes by and lays one hand on it. And the trouble goes away. It sings. I don't want to get too hopeful, but I'm wondering if maybe...
Parece que le gustas.
I don't know where it's leading yet, or if I'm not much interested in physical stuff. Never have been. Leastways not. It's been a problem in the past. The folk who wanted to be with me back in the Vale, they...
La persona más cálida que conozco que nos dijesen eso podríais orbitar por ahí. A lo mejor estás nerviosa. Cada persona es un mundo, no te preocupes por ello. Es algo bastante agradable, pero no lo es todo. La gente ha llegado a decir lo mismo de mí.
I'm sad to hear it, Captain. You seem plenty warm to me, in your way. But yeah, don't feel great, does it? When folks start implying you're a little different from an automechanical, you start to wonder. I actually had another message from Junlei. I just couldn't work up. Let's see here. Talking about old friends.
¿Va todo bien? Pues sí que se ha fastidiado pronto la cosa. Parece estar hecha pedazos.
They were close, Captain. Like, more...
¿Estaban unidas? ¿Ya no lo están?
I don't know. Junlei talked about them like it was past, but how far in the... Captain, I'm feeling all mixed up right now. Could we maybe head to the ground?
Buena idea. Beber lo soluciona todo. ¿Estás segura de que puedas contra el alcohol? No creo que la bebida vaya a solucionar. ¿No sería más fácil hablar con ella sobre este
come on, Captain. This is no time to be fooling on me. I'm full serious. Next time we're on the Groundbreaker, I aim to get a drink. If I got to, I'll do it on my lonesome. But I'd feel better.
Lo haremos, no te preocupes. Las voces mudas, la estación, busca pistas en la terminal. Sí, tenemos que hacer esa también, la de la senda rosa, en verdad.
We're now in orbit above Roseway, Captain.
No guards, huh? I like this place already.
Vamos, chavales.
Moving out.
Captain, something bit them. Something with more teeth than is strictly necessary.
Bueno. Pues algo les ha mordido con unos dientes no estrictamente necesarios. Bueno, ayuda armadura.
I'm going. Coming. Heading back.
Please, clear the roadway. Obstruction of commerce is punishable by a fine of no less than 10,000
Coño.
bits.
Eso de bicho, ¿no?
Is that gunfire?
Aquí no hemos venido para investigar. Bueno. Sí, pero no de ese modo. Dios, ¿qué coño ha pasado aquí?
I done had enough of this shit. I'm just the fucking tarmac guard. No one said nothing about fighting no raps.
¿Qué ha pasado?
Alarms went off, raps broke loose, and I hightailed it in here to get a wall between me and them beasts.
¿Los teníais enjaulados?
Forget I said anything about that.
Bueno, ¿qué puedes contarme? Ya las enlaces.
Distress call? From here? Shit. They told me that weren't allowed.
¿Qué? ¿Por qué no?
Got me. I just do what I'm told, and I was told not to do such.
¿Me puedes decir quién está al mando?
Scientist, name of Anton Crane.
Vale.
Oh, before I forget, Anti-Cleos makes the best pharmaceutical...
Siempre meten la publicidad por ahí, ¿eh? Como pueden.
Ah, outlaws, I assume. Do me a favor and let me finish this, will you? And then...
¿Se puede saber de qué estás hablando? No he venido a matarte.
Aren't you with the brutes that attacked our lab? Aren't you here to pillage our supplies and leave our corpses to the raptidon?
Mi identidad no es asunto tuyo.
Too right. Carry on. Now, if we got the carbon in here, it's just a minute.
¿La verdad? ¿Qué estás haciendo? Pero oye, ¿y tú quién eres?
I am Orson Shaw, Chief. I was brought in to study the raptidons. I was to ensure that, should a problem arise, our team is adequate.
Me parece una pérdida de tiempo. ¿Por qué no lo metéis un balazo directamente?
As a matter of fact, I agree. They are insatiably hungry, absolutely impossible to control in any fashion, and indeed appear to be powered entirely by hate. No amount of studying will enable us to control them, or even slightly save.
Ya un asunto por ahí, fantástico.
Indeed. Now that you fully grasp the gravity of the situation...
Quizá aprendes que nada en qué consiste el trabajo que realizas aquí.
What does it look like? I'm preparing a personal defense device, or...
Si pasas un cable desde ese condensador puedes derivar el circuito y ahorrar un poco de energía.
Why, yes. I suppose I could.
¿Quieres que te eche una mano?
No. Well, yes. Well, no. Perhaps. I left schematics in our storage facility. As far as I know, the security commander hasn't found them yet. I admit I'd feel better were they...
¿Dónde está?
Out the south gate. Follow the road. It'll be on the left. I found an advanced... Say, you wouldn't happen to have a tube of thermal paste on you, would you? Blast! What?
Pides mucho tú, me parece a mí. Nos acabamos de conocer.
If you've come to end my life, let's be on with it. Oh.
Otro que tal.
I must apologize if my call diverted you. I may have panicked.
Así llamas a lo de esconderse en un pueblo abandonado y asediado por raptidones.
Standard operating procedure for suits, boss. They're all a bunch of cowards.
I'm not sure it's right to fault a man for trying to survive.
Escuchemos lo que tiene que decir.
An attack. One that I'd wager was due to the nature of my research here.
Pero ¿por qué has cancelado la llamada?
My research may not quite fall within legal parameters, so I'm under orders to maintain wireless silence. However, I cut the call immediately once I'd gathered my wits. The Home Office...
Dime qué estás haciendo aquí en realidad o iré a contárselo yo mismo.
Captain's got your best interests at heart, mister. Honest.
I suppose it can't hurt. If I don't get that research back, my life is over regardless. We were tasked with formulating a new and improved dental gel.
Todo para una pasta de dientes.
One cannot exaggerate the benefits of good dental hygiene. May I continue?
¿Puedo continuar? Solo si te apetece que te dé un buen guantazo. ¿Podemos ir al grano?
Very well. We'd formulated the world's most effective appetite-suppressant toothpaste.
Puedes adornarlo tanto como quieras, pero no deja de ser un dentrífico. Un dentrífico dietético.
Not just any diet toothpaste. The ultimate diet toothpaste.
Tu vida vale más que eso. No me importaría ni aunque estuviéramos hablando del último avance de combustible para cohetes.
Oh, I'm certain it could be made into that as well, with only a few changes to its molecular composition. Let's focus for a moment, shall we? Even if you disregard the obvious value of Auntie Cleo's
¿Supracool? ¿Para qué me necesitas?
Hours ago, a group of vicious malcontents fell upon us, shot up our labs, and if those cretins get their hands on my research, well...
Acabar con esos cretinos es recuperar la investigación, lo pillo. ¿Quieres que me encargue de tu problema con los raptidones?
Yes, but don't kill their mother if it's avoidable. We've need of her to replenish our stocks. I think there's gas in the lab somewhere that can be used to put them out. The research is in the safe in my office. The lab's entrance is in the side of a hill. You can't miss it if you just follow the road. You'll pass by the town's original... by the Grand Architect. Jameson.
¿Quién es Jameson?
My protege. I sent him to retrieve some metabolic...
Vale, lo encontraré.
That would surely lighten the weight
Joder.
on my conscience. Too many have been lost. Too many black marks against my name.
De acuerdo, de acuerdo. A seguir subiendo esto. Y otra ventaja. Que siga. Ojalá te pudiera robar con mierda todas las misiones que me has dado.
I don't know about Dr. Crane's research, but we ought to find Mr. Jameson. He's got to be all alone and scared.
Ha sido fácil.
You picked a hell of a day to visit. I'm Vaughn. Vaughn Cortez. Dr. Vaughn Cortez. But just Vaughn's fine, really.
¿Dónde está bajando los forajidos perpetraron su ataque?
Over in the main labs. I rabbited back here when I realized I was hearing gunshots. We've been cooped up in here.
Pareces muy entregado a tu trabajo. Me pareces nervioso.
What? I mean, look, I don't want to go back out there, but there's a thing I had to leave an experiment running at the lab. Something I've been working on a long while.
Lo más seguro es que vayamos para allá, ¿en qué podemos ayudarte? No hasta que me expliques mejor, quiero detalles, por favor. Y que me encargue de ello por ti, por supuesto.
Why? Are you heading to the lab? Because that would be... I've been extracting organic compounds from raptidons.
Extracting how? No, wait, maybe I don't want to know.
In certain social situations. Personal situations.
Fascinante, sin duda. ¿Vas a decirme dónde tengo que ir?
Sure. Of course. Our lab's south of here, down the road. Not the old public lab.
¿Qué hago? Anton me habló de tu laboratorio.
Don't mention this to Anton, okay? He's kind of a tight ass about the lab. Like,
Mestizo que el
squeeze
balón
coal
me
in-
juega.
My equipment's in the lower levels,
La
way
Virgen.
in the back. I have a big room all to myself. Dissection tables and whatnot. It should have been running this whole time. Just grab the result.
De acuerdo, iré para allá, chaval.
Great!
So those charisma-enhancing benefits he was talking about, it was just blowing smoke, right?
Tranquilízate, Félix.
You're underestimating the importance of the eighth back.
Thank you.
Ew. If I had to look at those yellow walls all day, I'd make a point to sleep on the roof.
Coño, no me estoy dando nada. Muere.
That didn't hit!
¡Mátalo! ¡Mátalo, mami!
Take cover!
That's one down!
Dios, son fuertes los
That was
cabrones.
fun!
conseguir los planos. Solución vital. No, aquí están todos, ¿verdad?
It's gotta be where Mr. Jameson is. Hope he's okay.
Processing data.
Antitableto. Yo solo cojo cosas y ya está, no miro muy bien lo que es.
I hope that wasn't a load bearing wall.
Ah.
Oh. Security patrol initiated.
What's up, jackass? No good, boss. Try another weapon. I was just getting started. You're getting through. Nobody messes with you, boss.
Ay, mala virgen.
Here we go!
¡Adiós, chicos! Pero no abres. Cuéntame tus chistes. No me cuentas tampoco nada interesante. No hay nada que se pueda piratear por aquí. El casco. Notas.
Sweeping.
Looks like we're doing this.
Horas que hay más.
Nobody messes with you, boss.
We're not getting through!
Ay, Dios, pero ¿qué es? ¿Qué es eso?
On your left, Captain!
esto ya es un armamento más serio, ¿eh? ¡Muere, cabrón! De bicho, ¿eh? Mierda, 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 mierda. Me voy a venir. Uf. Vaya. Pero qué pedazo de bicho. De argumento. O sea, son bestias del pons. Y esto parece un rifle Tesla. Ah, que lo hace en plan de frente.
Ugh, getting acquainted with all sorts of colorful new smells today.
Muere, bicho.
Looks like we're doing this.
¿Quién es el imbécil? No, tenemos que buscar los experimentos. No es nada personal. Pero gracias.
Hey, you. Over here.
Ah, Santa. Cuéntame.
Oh, good. You're not shooting at me. That's a start. It's been a bit of a day, so I'll get to the point. Yes, I have Crane's research. No, I'm not giving it back. Sorry to disappoint you.
No conozco ningún Crane.
I suppose it does not matter. Either Crane sent you, or let's make a deal. I'd like to go on living. You'd probably like to make some money.
Dime qué necesitas.
The first thing I need is a key card to unlock my door. There are two ways out. The quickest is through the front door, but Cleo security's bottled up in there. The other way out is through the loading bay, but you'd have to clear out the wraps for me.
Está bien.
You might be the first stroke of luck I've had all day. Thank you.
Tengo algunas preguntas.
Ask away.
¿Qué planes hacer con esta
Sell
investigación?
it, of course. I don't have any use for the scribblings of idiot. Assuming I make it out of this.
Vamos, venderlo. ¿En qué llevan a Teresa de ayudas capaz?
Nothing beyond the purview of a talented freelance.
Puedo comenzar a los guardias para que se vayan, pero tu gente tendrá que dejaros pasar.
You really expect me to just let them pass? Why? So they can regroup behind their walls? Never mind. I'm obviously in no position to argue with you. I'll help. The raps took. You'll need.
Vale, espera aquí.
Take your time.
Never imagined I'd say this, boss, but even a Raptidon deserves better.
Sí, la verdad es que es súper caótico. No, no puedo. Depuración de muestras. Y pienso acabar el experimento.
I would ask what was on your mind.
¿Cómo saco yo a esta mujer aquí?
Hey, move along.
O sea, no me atacarán si no...
I would ask. No one asks why anymore. I am doing this because I can.
La verdad es que estoy bastante de acuerdo con atacar el sistema. ¿Qué te quieres que diga?
No. A Raptidon is an apex predator, native to the jungles of Monarch. What? Yes, we accidentally... Take your time.
A ver, ¿cómo la libero? También tenemos que hacer esta misión, sí o sí. Y quiero volver a ver los planos. Sí,
Here they come!
¿Qué tengo que hacer?
Don't let up!
Down they go!
Don't mess with the best!
No era nada personal, Johnny.
Oh.
Heads up, boss! You're getting through!
Look out, Captain! Everyone all right?
You damn turncoat. You must think me a fool. I was watching on the security cameras. I reckon we got nothing to say.
Suelta el gatillo, escúchame.
You got 1 minute. Starting now.
Vale, persuasión.
You convinced her to let us leave in peace. Listing the ills we've been done ain't exactly putting me in a mind to compromise.
Mira todo el récord. ¿No ha habido ya suficientes muertes? Entonces tu trabajo probablemente mejor de lo que nadie esperaba.
Don't reckon the company's gonna see it that way.
No estaban aquí, diré que luchaste a brazos partidos. Para que se creen las vidas.
I let them walk. Doc Crane will be so far. I reckon I don't see any better. Here, my key card. It'll get you access to the whole place. Full stakes, people. We're heading back to town.
¿Tú qué miras?
I would ask.
Picked the wrong damn day.
Uy, la cosa que ha ahí abajo. Yo no quiero saber nada. Que se apañen ellos. Claro, es que en ningún momento de todo el juego que llevo jugando, en todo este rato se me ha ocurrido decir, voy a ir por detrás. No, voy a hacer el gilipollas durante 8 horas.
Incoming!
That's one down! That's the last!
Por culo.
I've never been so pleased. Please tell me you've cleared.
He despejado los dos caminos.
So you have. And now?
Voy a necesitar que me entregues esa investigación.
Oh, really?
Mentira, persuasión, no puedo mentir aún.
Your point is well taken. I would rather not spend the rest of... Here, take the damned research. Tell Crane I hope he choked.
No te he salvado la vida, Camila.
Good. I never trust a freelancer who works for...
Bueno, pues una pequeña ayudita para los huérfanos.
Orphans. Is that what you are calling yourself?
Has hecho lo correcto.
Here they come!
Don't let up!
¡Ay, mierda! consigue los planos. Vamos a hacer esta, la tumbado.
Any news on that thing we...
He encontrado tu experimento.
Don't keep me in suspense. Did you get my stuff?
Está todo patas arriba. Ya tizones por todas partes.
Damn! I bet the outlaws shot it for kicks. At least the short circuit would have let some raptidons...
¿Por qué tendrían que haber salido los reptidones? Eso no tiene sentido.
I siphoned power from the pods to keep Dr. Crane from catching on. I'm no electrician. Every time...
Casi muero por culpa de eso.
Well, it's not like I expected this to happen.
Pues ahora no me tiempo. Sinceramente, todo lo contrario. ¿Qué es esto? ¿Dónde? Mira. Sedición, falsificación, conspiración, conspiración para conspirar. Ejercicio médico sin licencia, destrucción de propiedad de la Junta. Joder, me he metido en un cuartucho. Vamos a subir el diálogo y la defensa. Sí, vamos a ver con Antonio.
Damn right we left the lab. What's left there that's worth dying for?
That no-account fool Porter and his crew are even more worthless than I could have imagined. They...
Los forajidos han llevado tu investigación.
That's all manner of distressing. There truly is nothing. Did you find...
¿Has encontrado a Jameson? Todavía no lo he encontrado.
Well, please keep me apprised of your pro...
Vamos a por los planos. Ah, sí, que este no lo encontraba. Vamos a ver si consigo hacerlo esta vez.
Oh, I did not expect you back so soon, Captain. Destination reached. The Groundbreaker.
Ahora vamos.
Hey.
¿Qué pasa, William?
Red House, purple very fine.
you had a moment to look into that little opportunity I told you about on road, you don't hurry up.
Quiero comprarte eso.
What's that? What'd you turn? These corporations, I tell you. Once they get an idea into their big dense heads, there's... Can't imagine how I'll offload this. But waste not, want not, I suppose. Well, 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 aren't you clever? A shame you didn't visit old Gladys first. That would have fetched a good price. I may have thrown... If Auntie Cleo's exporting wraps from Monarch...
Todo por azúcar. Creo que eso es todo.
Are you positive?
Estoy convencido de que no queda nada.
Can't say I wasn't hoping for more, but... I suppose it can't be helped. Law bless you for doing the legwork, sweetie.
Ahora sí, coño.
Fantastic. Do be careful with it, dear. You should have a chat with Lilia Hagen in the sublight offices. She's a dear. You'll love her. Now, was there anything else?
Muchas gracias por la información. ¿Sabes? Si no vienes a avisarme de que te siguen gustando las croquetas, tío, me preocupo. O sea, el día que me vengas y me digas, me gustan los calamares, ahí tenemos un problema.
Want a charming copper kettle.
Hey boss, if you need a tour guide, I've seen all 12 episodes of Terror on Monarch. Kind of an expert.
I'm gonna be able to set foot on a whole other planet.
The good news came through the wireless. Looks like you paid my debt to Jesse. I guess that means I owe you now, right? Tell you what, I'm a little short on bits at the moment, but I'm a decent scrapper and a better than average sawbones. If you're looking for...
¿Me estás diciendo que te bajarás por mí solo porque vi a Jesse?
If I'm being honest, and I prefer not to, I was about ready to pick up another contract anyway. But we can say I'm repaying.
Bienvenido a bordo.
You won't be sorry. Though it looks like you've got a full roster.
Félix, vuelve a la nave. Pagarte y nos veremos. Félix.
Welcome to the crew, Miss Ellie. We're...
O sea, no por nada personal, pero... Vamos a ver el vino. Ah, ahí es. Las pipas de Belly.
So, how's this work? Do we get a table? Stand in a corner? Okay, so... Oh, and don't worry on the price. I got that.
No estás acostumbrado a beber, así que será mejor que empecemos suavecito, con un poco de cerveza. ¿Qué tal un poco de vino? Si lo que de verdad te apetece es emborracharte, el whisky es lo más efectivo.
Well, drunk's what I'm aiming for, so I'll take your word on it. Bottoms up.
Didn't think you had it in you. I'm impressed.
Oh, no, it's good. I'm fine. I just didn't expect it to taste like... Oh, Captain.
¿Así en general o por algo concreto? ¿Disfrutar de una vida con tus amigos? No quiero, bajo mi punto de vista, de disfrutar de una estupenda aventura por todo al 100.
You're funny. Yeah, I guess we're doing that, aren't we? I like the ones with grand romances. I don't know what to do about...
Me temo que en eso no puedo ayudarte. Mi historia de relaciones es bastante escaso. Empieza por contarme por qué su mensaje te ha invitado tanto.
Well, she talked about another girl, right? Isabel. Mentioned her by name and everything, like... Maybe I've been making a right fool of myself this whole time. Maybe...
Creo que decía exactamente el mensaje. Todavía no me lo has contado.
It was real long and rambly. She was telling me a story about her dad, how a lady... This Isabel lady never quite managed to get her dad's approval, but they carried on anyways. Then it all went down the tubes. Do you think Junlei still has...
Percepción. ¿De qué va todo esto? Nada, no lo creo.
Well, maybe she just wanted to let me know her preferences. In a less awkward way. I need another drink.
Será mejor que vayamos a pedirte un vaso de agua.
Water's for cowards. Okay, maybe you're right. I am over. Hydration, here I come.
Aw, this was just about to get fun.
Hasta le va la marcha.
Shush you.
Tú a callar.
Oh, Captain, I want to talk to you.
Trata de sobreponerte. ¿Y qué pasa conmigo?
You're swell, Captain, don't get me wrong. I like spending time with you, going on adventures and all, but does she think I'm as pretty as I think she's handsome? What if she's still got feelings for that lady, Isabel?
No pares ahora, estás en racha. No tengo ni puta idea de nada de eso. Yo solo he venido a tomarme unas copas. Solo hay una forma muy rápida de obtener respuesta a todas esas preguntas.
Oh, there's nothing easy about... You know I'm not interested in physical affection. That's... Well, it's tripped folk...
¿Tienes miedo de decepcionarla?
What if I can't make her happy?
¿Y si no logro hacerla feliz? No lo sabrás hasta que no lo intentes. Hay más al atún en el mar.
Yeah, I know you're right. Just wish it were that. Back in Edgewater, there wasn't no one who wanted to know. Gosh, I don't know that I got that in me. Sometimes I feel...
Estas cosas que puedes tratar de mejorar.
Yeah. I like the way you put that, like... It's a... Well, Captain, this has been...
Bueno, entonces vas a pedirle que salga contigo.
Oh gosh, I don't know.
¿Crees que debería hacerlo? Persuasión. Pero todavía sigues dudando, pues claro, pídeselo a pluma. No me preguntes mi opinión, cree en ti misma. ¿Qué te dice la priva?
Okay. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna ask June out. Thanks for hearing me out and giving me counsel. And...
This was fun. We should do it again after you send that message.
Huh. All right. Thank you, guys. Come on.
Estas misiones así secundarias están chulas. Porque te ayuda un poco a conocer los personajes y tal. Indagas un poco más en ellos. Y si se ponen gilipollas, pues sacas el pepino.
Warning, intruders will be...
Me asusté.
It's you.
Bueno, le habrá enviado el mensaje.
Hey, Captain. I hope I wasn't too much bother at the bar. Oh, that whiskey did give my head aching something fierce. Feels like a
¿Hablaste con Lei?
I messaged Junlei when we got back and she replied super quick. Okay. I reread my message in the morning and it was unclear. I was drinking when...
Bueno, hasta aquí va todo bien. ¿Solemos hacer esta noche otra vez?
With the headache I got after that whiskey? I've ruined things in the past because I didn't say things I should. I want to be honest with her. So if she feels the same about me...
Así que a Julie sí que le gustas y te lo ha dicho de forma más complicada posible. Si algún día anunciáis vuestra boda, luego diréis, jajaja, era broma. O puede que no.
Oh, isn't she sweet? Like one of those two-bit romances. I ought to go write her back. I mean, I already did.
Joder, que subes de nivel simplemente por mirar.
Welcome back, Captain. Now that you have acquired a nav key to Stellar Bay, would you like...
Ponlo en la pantalla. ¿Este tío no tiene vida o qué?
I don't believe so, Captain. Transmission incoming.
Well done. You'll love Monarch. Exotic climate, violent native species, fascinating culture, really. You'll need to speak with Hiram Blythe. He's known as the information broker, and for good reason. If anyone knows where I can find those chemicals, it's Hiram. I need those chemicals to revive the Hope's colonists. They can help us fight back against the Board. They can help us set things right. If we don't put a stop to the Board, they're going to drive this colony toward a complete societal collapse. You'll see what I mean when you arrive on Monarch.
Parece que has estado en Monarca. No puedes enviarle un mensaje sin más.
Oh, I've tried. I haven't been able to get through to him at all. Silence from the system's own information broker? Not a good sign.
¡Joder! Supongo que querrás que me encargue yo.
Hiram's peculiar silence leaves us with no other options. You'll have to meet him in person. You'll want to hire the services of a skilled guide. I recommend a hunter by the name of Nyoka. Once you have everything you need, make your way to Hiram Blythe's compound.
Enseguida, ya te han dado experiencia simplemente por hablar. Vale, me voy.
Best of luck.
Madre mía, si es que aquí hablas y... ¡Hala! Venga, súbete de nivel. Tengo un montón de misiones, de verdad, por aquí. Voy a subir las armas a distancia. Esto también. Esto también lo de subir. Eli, la nueva. Radio Monarca libre. Habla con Nico en Bahía Estelar. Armas del vacío. Busca pistas en el terminal de Hampton. Mierda, estaba ahí. Vamos a hacerle de las comunicaciones, ¿eh? Voy a llamar esta vez a Eli y a Félix. Pagarte y te quedas.
Who's living in a relay station all the way out here?
Perfect spot for some peace and quiet.
Vueltas que voy a tener que dar para llegar hasta ahí. Ya me lo podía haber puesto fácil.
Can we do that again?
La tenía que liar. Y mira que lo primero que hemos dicho, cuidado con el láser. Espero que tengan algo bueno. Más o menos, a su manera. Oye. Es un conserje.
That's the last of him.
¿Qué dices? Ah, vale. Vale. O sea, se han suicidado porque el robot se ha muerto. Bueno, esta misión ha sido fácil.
I believe I hear Felix and Parvati discussing the latest Aetherwave serial.
Va, mira, me voy a la monarca. Atención, peligro, plataforma de aterrizaje de Cascadia. Vamos a ver.
We are now in orbit above stellar... Bay, Captain. No. Blockade is a match for my piloting skills.
Genial. Vamos a ver. Lo que pasa es que en este momento no estamos avanzando tampoco mucho en la aventura principal. Joder, esto es un desierto. Vale, ¿cómo puñetas quieres que baje hasta ahí? Ay, claro, se lo tenía aquí. Soy imbécil.
Hey, hold on there. I gotta sign you in. Don't think I've seen you around. That means you must be new to Stellar Bay.
Mira, no he venido para pasarme el día de cháchara. ¿Ves esa nave plataforma de aterrizaje? Es mía.
I knew it. See, I made what you call a logical deduction. You must have seen those UDL gunships on your way in. There's only 3 of them these days.
Un puñado de naves de comando.
Wish more folk could say that. Gets awful quiet guarding. You may not have heard, you being new, but Stellar Bay hardly ever gets off-road traffic. Which means I never get to do this part, but I've been... On behalf of Monarch Stellar Industries, welcome to Stellar Bay, home of the freshest South...
Capitán Charlie.
Swell. There's one for the logs. I'm even gonna give you your own entry code. I'm not...
Me voy a dar una vuelta.
Mr. Sandro... Oh, and if you're...
Ay, Dios mío, depende, ¿qué necesitas?
I got this Rizzo's Rangers Tossball poster coming in on the next sublight shipment. Only I haven't heard anything in a while.
Claro.
Thanks a bunch.
Pesado. Que nos plasta, por Dios.
We don't get many outsiders.
Nyoka.
And the little bastard's slippery, right? On account of its blood. So it's getting so I can't tell the...
Voy a seguir escuchando.
But I gotta get in there. Get right in that baby rap's stomach and dig it out. If so much as... Shit, I don't know what I'd do. Might be... Right. What are you staring? Wait. You ain't from around...
Me llamo Charlie.
Ooh, charmer. Don't get a lot of that around here. But nice change of pace.
Invitarme a algo. ¿Quieres? Claro, otra ronda. Me han dicho que puedes poner en contacto con un traficante de información. Venga, otra ronda.
Outstanding!
Te lo hago por 2 bits.
What are you doing in Stellar Bay, stranger?
Todo el mundo dice que es un lugar de mierda.
It is a shithole. It's a free shithole, though. Plenty of besides. The booze is good.
Salud. Oye, me han dicho que puedes ayudarme a encontrar un traficante de información.
Well. Let's get that. I'm headed back out there after I sober up. You want a guide sooner than that? You have to...
Joder, ya está. No tengo ganas de hacer recados. ¿Cuánto crees que vas a tardar? Solo quiero que me digas cómo llegar a Pico del Diablo.
Oh, you want information for nothing? Very well. I am no match for your Go south. Along the road, not the river. Look for the mountain with devil horns. Watch out for raps and mana swarms and marauders, sulfur pits, and... You know, it'd really be safer if I went with you.
Muy bien, ¿qué necesitas?
Outstanding! Our dispensary here, I'm cut off for the month on account of...
Hablas del cafenoide, solo es un estimulante.
Well, they work. We got a deal.
Muy bien, ya volveré. ¿Verdad?
What are the chances of all the times and places you could have been born?
Velma seen out of sorts to you?
A ver, doctor.
Hello, dearie. Why, I don't believe I've seen
Quite the bedside manner, like...
Well, it's so rare. What can I...
Me ha parecido que recoja un suplemento de cafenoide.
And what a helpful young man you are. Nothing like a little pill to...
Whiskey helps, too.
Buen whisky.
Please leave medical advice. Now...
Son solo para mí.
I'm so sorry, but with the iconoclasts and the marauder filth chasing away what little trade we get, I'm afraid I have to... Our reserves have gotten so low, I've even had to start locking the supply room upstairs. Isn't it a shame what some people will do to get a...
No te puedes fiar de nadie. En serio, qué horror. ¿Y no me llevas un desconsigo del 100%?
Aren't you... There are no discounts here.
¿Qué?
Oh, I'd have to talk to Mr. Nandi. Anyway, is there anyone else?
Es un secreto, tía. Y lo tengo bien guardadito dentro de mi culito respingón.
Don't blame me if I puke on your shoes.
Aren't you a saucy? I may not be a fresh young thing.
Ajá, pues no me enseñes un par de cosas.
Much as I'd love to. But I'd hate to send you away empty-handed.
Es confidencial.
Now, there's no keeping secrets from... Also, I really do have to enter someone's name for the allotment.
Miss Patty. Eres un poco entrometida, ¿no?
Now, dear... Oh, her. It's none of my business, but I have told her Dr. Williams would bump up her Now I've gone and said too much. And you know me, dear. If so, I would love to know what...
I'd hope not. Fleecing's the mark of a real...
Believe me, there's no... Dr. Williams managed the town's allotments.
Basta de chorradas. Como no me des cafenoide, yo sé que te voy a dar jarabe de palo. Pensaba que tú eras quien mandaba aquí, tía. Debería ser así.
Oh, you flatter an old woman. Me, I'm just here to be a pretty face for the customers. And to keep an extra key to the supply room.
Perdona, ¿qué sala de suministros?
The one upstairs, where we store our medicines.
Mira, basta de chorradas.
Well, this certainly isn't worth my good health. I'll get you a dose, but I'll have you there, and good riddance. That's the last help you're... If Velma's capable of running the warehouse, she can certainly pick up her own cathanoid.
Madre mía, lo que ha costado conseguir las pastillas.
Could I get another advance, Mr. Normandy?
Tus pastillas.
Ah, the charmer. Welcome back. Oh, dear.
Todas las anteriores.
Says someone who's never had any fun.
Exactly. See, I'm glad some...
Ooh, that was fast.
You be careful. The first one's free. After that, they'll offer you game...
Mira, voy a tener de
Great. Where to?
A buscar el tráfico.
Oh, Hiram? I ain't checked in on that man in an age. We'll be going south and west. If you're more of a spelunker, Rotting River will take you into the mountain caverns. That said, 3's already across.
Él espera la nave. Félix espera la nave.
A real big game hunter.
I don't know what the game's like on Terra 2, but out here, the daintier weapons ain't gonna cut it. Manosaurs require stopping power.
Yeah, but what's left after you're done with them?
Ah, claro, será salir de la ciudad.
Wrapped musk and painted eyes, right here.
Please, will someone help me? My boy's in trouble.
A ver, ¿qué le pasa,
Oh,
señora?
thank you for stopping. Everyone acts like nothing's wrong. Like my little boy isn't at risk of being eaten by... Please, you have to help me get my little Tucker back. He ran away.
It's more dissolving than melting.
That is not helpful.
¿Dónde lo viste por última vez?
Oh, I just knew you were a good person. Agnes, I said... He ran out into the wilderness a few days ago. I warned him about the rat. Please,
¿Has dicho que ofrecías una recompensa o algo así?
Well, I guess I can't ask you to... I've got some bits saved up for a rainy day. I'll give you every last one.
Vale, te ayudaré.
Thank you. Oh, You look for him in Amber Heights, you hear? It's down the road southwest of town. And if you find any of them iconoclasts indoctrinating my boy, you punch them...
Bueno, señores, vamos a dejarlo aquí con la madre impertinente y la búsqueda del tío de las telecomunicaciones en el pico del diablo. Vamos a ver dónde estamos exactamente. Bueno, no se quiere cargar esto, cuando quiera cargarse. En fin, un placer, como siempre que estéis siempre aquí, tanto en los directos como en los pregrabados, y espero veros muy pronto en más aventuras de estos forajidos. Hasta luego, chicos, un placer.